Diddy's going down, there's no doubt. You know what they say, what goes around comes around. Sean Combs, or more famously known as Diddy, or Puff Diddy, has been accused of sex trafficking, rape, and assaulting Cassie Ventura for over a decade. The details are so gruesome that the case file was labeled triggering. So let's dive into the whole Diddy and Cassie situation. It's a real roller coaster of allegations, so Cassie drops this bombshell lawsuit. She's claiming all sorts of things against Diddy, from physical abuse to some seriously disturbing stuff. But the confusing part is that they settled just a day after she files it. That sounds suspicious. Now, we can't ignore the skepticism floating around. Well, if someone accuses you of such heinous acts, you'd expect a legal showdown, right? But no, they settle it like it's a business transaction. Cassie's statement is all about resolving things amicably, and Diddy wishes her the best. Hold on a second. These are accusations of serious misconduct, and they're talking about an amicable resolution. Something smells fishy. The quick settlement got social media buzzing. One person wrote, "The fact that he settled that quick, Cassie had some dirt on him." Another person wrote, "That was the fastest episode of Surviving Diddy." Another comment reads, "Regardless of the settlement, one thing's for sure is that he did it because it was shut down dumb quick. He didn't even put up a fight." Another person writes, "Wow, that was fast AF. He did that stuff because I don't see someone paying millions of dollars for something they didn't do." This person writes, "He probably threatened her family. If he can blow up a car, throw a lamp at her in the hallway of a hotel, and pay for the footage, he has some people on his team that will make her and her family disappear." Now, rewind to 2005 when Cassie and Diddy first crossed paths. She's 19, he's 37. Already a bit of a red flag, right? Professional relationships turn romantic, and boom, the power dynamic is way off. She signs a 10-album deal, and the lines between professional and personal blur. Classic case of industry influence gone wild. Fast forward to the lawsuit details. Cassie dropped some serious allegations, assaults, controlling behavior, and even some messed up things involving other people. There's this whole Kid Cudi car explosion story, which sounds like a plot twist from a crime thriller. And Cassie claims she was basically forced into some horrific situations, including acts with male sex workers. Well, it's dark stuff. The thing is, she's not just talking about the past. She's dragging Diddy into court in the present, using New York's Adult Survivors Act. She wants just, and that's that. Cassie is not here to play games. Now let's talk about the aftermath. Cassie's husband, Alex Fine, who was also Diddy's then personal trainer, jumps into the scene. He's not holding back, saying Diddy traumatized Cassie. He's backing her up, sharing wedding day pics, and throwing in a heart emoji. Diddy, on the other hand, has his lawyer playing defense. The same guy who defended Harvey Weinstein, by the way. They're firing back, calling Cassie's allegations an extortion attempt. The lawyer says she demanded $30 million from Diddy, or else she'd spill the beans in a damaging book. A classic he said, she said situation. But with millions at stake. Oh, and there's more drama. Cassie brings up Diddy's late girlfriend, Kim Porter, who died mysteriously. It's pretty clear who she's pointing fingers at. Allegedly, Diddy was pursuing Cassie even when he was publicly with Kim. Cassie claims everyone in Diddy's circle was scared to confront him. He's got this aura of untouchability. Police, doctors, you name it, all on his payroll. This is a whole new level of manipulation. The lawsuit details paint a disturbing picture. Beatings, threats, control over her music career, and even involvement in her personal life. Diddy allegedly wanted her medical records sent straight to his email. And then there's this bizarre episode of him wanting to be called Pop Pop. It's like he's trying to play the family card. It's a whole new level of disgusting. In a 35-page document that was released in which Cassie was the plaintiff and Diddy was the defendant, it was written. The truth is, however, that Cassie, Miss Cassandra Ventura, was held down by Mr. Combs and endured over a decade of his violent behavior and disturbed demands. For Miss Ventura, the dark times were those she spent trapped by Mr. Combs, in a cycle of abuse, violence, and sex trafficking, among other violent and unlawful acts. Mr. Combs raped Miss Ventura in her own home after she tried to leave him, often punched, beat, kicked, and stomped on Miss Ventura, resulting in bruises, busted lips, black eyes, and bleeding. Blew up a man's car after he learned that he was romantically interested in Miss Ventura. Forced Miss Ventura to engage in sex acts with male sex workers while masturbating and filming the encounters. Ran out of his apartment with a firearm in pursuit of a rival industry executive whom he learned was nearby. demanding Miss Ventura to carry his firearm in her purse just to make her uncomfortable and demonstrate how dangerous he is, and introduced Miss Ventura to a lifestyle of excessive alcohol and substance abuse and required her to procure illicit prescriptions to satisfy his own addictions. Cassie doesn't hold back on the physical abuse part. Incidents at parties, in cars, and even after a Jay-Z gathering. It's brutal. She talks about trying to escape multiple times, but Diddy's vast network makes it impossible. It's like a twisted game of cat and mouse. Now, let's address the settlement. Cassie isn't just taking the money and running. Initially, she wanted justice, not just a payout. It's like she's saying, "You can't buy my silence anymore." The lawsuit isn't just about dollars. It's about exposing a man she claims took a decade of her life. I've decided to resolve this matter amicably on terms that I have some level of control. I want to thank my family, fans, and lawyers for their unwavering support, Cassie said in a statement. After years in silence and darkness, I'm finally ready to tell my story and speak up on behalf of myself and for the benefit of other women who face violence and abuse in their relationships, she said in a statement to NBC News after filing the lawsuit. With the expiration of New York's Adult Survivors Act fast approaching, it became clear that this is an opportunity to speak up about the trauma I have experienced and that I will be recovering from for the rest of my life. Diddy, however, is consistently denying any of the accusations. He and his team are busy trying to make Cassie look like a gold digger and an opportunist looking for cash. Diddy's lawyer, Ben Brofman, denied the allegations in a statement to People, calling them offensive and outrageous. Fans are divided. Some are supporting Cassie, saying jail isn't punishment enough for what she went through. Others are siding with Diddy, calling it a money grab. The court of public opinion is like a chaotic circus right now, and there's some more celebrity drama. Aubrey O'Day and Azealia Banks both stepped in, claiming they knew about Diddy's dark side. It's like the floodgates are opening and people are coming forward with their own sides of Diddy's alleged misconduct. Now, domestic, sexual, and mental abuse is so prevalent in Hollywood and society in general that people have turned a blind eye to it. Keke Palmer recently filed a restraining order on her ex, Darius Jackson, whom she shares a baby with. In her court statement, she shared home security screenshots showing Jackson allegedly hurting her. She claimed that he had been abusing her for years, breaking into her home and grabbing her neck. Domestic violence is a widespread but often misunderstood issue. About 1 in 4 women may face violence from their partner, similar to 1 in 5 who might experience rape attempts or assaults. Despite these numbers, many myths and misunderstandings surround domestic violence. Keke Palmer's situation isn't isolated. There have been many cases of Hollywood celebrities themselves coming forward with these issues. Megan Thee Stallion, Amber Heard, Johnny Depp case. It all goes to show how rooted it is in society. Domestic violence often affects lives, and breaking the silence is crucial. It's not just the women's issue. It's a societal problem that needs attention. The statistics speak volumes, showing how prevalent these issues are. The drama continues. All we can do is hope for the best and that justice shall be served. So that's it for the video, folks. Comment down below what you think of this whole situation and who you think is in the wrong. Make sure you like, subscribe, and click the bell icon to be in the loop. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.